Hey, Nick Williams here. This is a follow-up video to the video I did yesterday where I discussed a problem that people have, the characteristic of somebody that can't sell. There is hope for you. I'm going to discuss one exercise that you can conduct, I'll say, and that will change things for you. And so this is something that you will actually do, something that you can physically do that may help you. I would suggest that you go out. Now, this is for the person that just lacks confidence. You just lack confidence. And there's a lot of them out there. More people are afraid to fail than those that are confident and know they're going to succeed. Well, by far, without a doubt, there's no gray area. So this probably applies to you. But for those people, it especially applies to those people that are failing because they just are always uptight. They can't, they're worried about the sale. They're worried about paying their next bill. So they got to make this sale. And it's all stress. Everything is stressful for them. And it's healthy to have a little bit of fear because it keeps you on your toes. But you cannot let that show. When you go up to a door, you have to be all about the person you're talking to. You can't be in your head thinking about, I got to make this sale, or thinking about, I'm worried that I won't make it, or some derivative of that. So what I would suggest you do is go out, possibly for the next week, and don't try to sell anything. I know that may sound silly, but just go out and talk to people. Get lots of leads and just knock on the door. Yeah, it's raining if you can't tell in the background here. So I don't know if you're getting any of that noise, but it's pouring pretty good. But I'm out. It's Saturday and I'm out working. But you just go to the door and say, hey, you got to have a smile on your face. Just try to talk to people. Don't try to sell anything. Don't even take your bag up to the door with you. Take your old clipboard, because your clipboard helps you, look official, so to speak. But just get to the door and say, "Hey, how are you?" I'm. In my case, I would say, "Hey, how are you? I'm Nick Williams. I'm here about the Medicare. You spoke to the girl in my office yesterday, and in my case, that's Rochelle, so I would say her name. I just want to stop by and say, hey, make sure you're okay, and just go on that chat. Just make sure they're okay." If you leave, okay, I go out and I get into almost every house, and I am able to discover in almost every single house that there's a sale to be made, and almost every single time that there's a sale to be made, I make the sale. It's the way it is. Now, I probably miss one here or there, and I probably make a mistake here or there. And I do. And sometimes I walk out the door and I go, I should have done this, or I should have done that. But if I go out there and I'm relaxed, it doesn't even matter. I used to have an agent that when we would get done today, if we didn't sell anything, he would be like this. He would be kind of sort of upset, almost apologetic that we didn't sell anything. Like, man, sorry, we had a bad day. It would drive me crazy because I didn't care. You cannot care that you sell something. That you sell something on any given day. So you have to have that attitude of, hey, you know what? I don't need you to buy anything. And you don't. You need the person that needs something to buy something. You need the person that needs help to allow you to help them. That's what you need. And if you can get off of this confidence issue or this fear, if you can get off of this, it's almost pride. Some people have too much pride. But whatever it is, accept the failure, embrace the failure, laugh at the failure. It's okay. So listen, go out, just talk to people. Don't worry about selling anything, and don't sell anything. Don't plan on selling anything. You may find that that the people will need something, and you'll be in a position where you have to say, well, you know what, I got to go out to my car and get something that, get some material because I think you need help. That's what happens. I do that often. Sometimes I take my bag in, sometimes I don't. But oftentimes it's like, you know what? There's a problem, and I think I can help you. I think I'm going to help you. And when I say that, I mean that, and I'm able to help them. And that's when things happen. That's when everything is good. They like you. You haven't rushed them. You haven't had that fearful, I got to sell something look in your eyes. You basically instead have really just been talking to them. And remember the questions. If you don't know the questions, go to Nick's top 10 videos, I think it is, and top it's that top 10, not top 10 videos, Nick's top 10 questions, interview questions. I'm driving, okay? I'm trying to focus on the road, but I just parked. And there you go. Uh, and I wish you luck, and I hope that this will be helpful for you. But I know it will. If you just let your guard down, you just go out and say, "Hey, how are you?" and mean it, and mean it. Don't say, "Hey, how are you?" But like it's, "Hey, how are you?" That whole tense thing. That's what messes people up. And I'm going to let you go. Goodbye.